If you think that a naked vacation is all about baking in the sun next to the pool until you look like a lobster, be prepared to have your mind blown. Yes, La Chiappa in Corsica has stunning swimming pools and plenty of space to lounge. But if you spend all your time on a sunbed, you're missing the best parts of the resort. I'm talking about a full-on dive center, a horse ranch, a surf school, yoga, and even pottery classes. Basically, if you can do it somewhere, you can do it here too. And you can probably do it clothes-free. Welcome to La Chiappa. The domain covers about 67 hectares on the southeast tip of Corsica. It's tucked into a sheltered bay right on the edge of the Bonifacio protected area. That sheltered part is important because even when the wind picks up and the open sea gets choppy, the water here stays calm and very inviting. The property has two distinct personalities. On one side, you've got the camping area stretched along the coast, and on the other side, the rental bungalows tucked into the forest on the hillside. If you're camping, you can choose. Do you want to wake up with the sea practically at your doorstep? Or would you rather be between the trees where it's a bit cooler and quieter? The pitches aren't boxed in by tall hedges, so it feels a bit like wild camping, just with a great nude beach and a lot of comfort. Then there's the rental side, which is the bigger chunk of the resort. La Chiappa has around 230 rental accommodations, and they range from small all-in-one bungalows to proper villas that sleep up to 6 people in 3 bedrooms. The nice thing is that even the small places tend to feel more spacious than you would expect from a campground-style resort. Once you move up into the bigger rentals, the word villa stops being marketing and just becomes accurate. Trying to cramp as much stuff as possible in an as small as possible space was not part of the design strategy here, that much is sure. Most of these rentals face towards the sea, and because the resort sits on a hill, a lot of them catch at least some kind of sea view. It's that classic Corsica combo, where you're in the forest but the horizon keeps speaking true. If you're the kind of traveler who likes a simple setup, the smaller units keep it basic, but in a good way. They've got a straightforward kitchen, which means you can cook your own food and do your own dishes. La Chiappa is designed so you can stay busy without feeling rushed. That's really the trend we found throughout the resort. You can have a lazy week here, or you can turn it into an activity buffet, and both versions make total sense. The heart of La Chiappa is the central area, and it's also the part that feels most resort rather than campground. This is where you'll find the main restaurant set up with a huge seaside terrace that's basically built for long meals. The menu is wide enough that nobody has to compromise. You'll see meat dishes, seafood, pasta, pizza, burgers, and a bunch of fresh local dishes that make your mouth water like a waterfall. This restaurant runs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And in high season, it also works as the in-between spot where you end up grabbing a drink and accidentally stay for another hour or 2 or 3 or until the evening entertainment finishes and the staff tells you it's time to go to bed. On top of that, both the campsite area and the rental site area have their own smaller restaurants. They lean into that Italian-influenced comfort zone. Pasta, burgers, some simple stuff. So wherever you are on the property, food is always close. If you love the idea of not having to leave the resort throughout your whole stay, La Chiappa makes that easy. There's a small supermarket on site with the essentials, so you can stock up, settle in, and just live your days. Now let's have a look at the water facilities. The central area has 2 large swimming pools, and they're surrounded by greenery, making it feel like a garden that happens to have water in the middle. One pool is heated and the other isn't, allowing you to choose depending on your mood. Some days you'll want that warm, slow float, and on other days you want the cool dip that wakes you up immediately. And then there's the long coastline. A lot of it is rocky, but La Chiappa also has 2 large sandy beaches inside the resort. Perfect for sunbathing, easy entry into the sea, and plenty of room to spread out without feeling like you ended up in a can of sardines. The coast has more to offer than just the beaches though, and this is where the 3-star camp, 5-star experience idea starts to click. If you're into marine wildlife, the dive center is a headland feature. You can join fun dives if you're already certified, or you can take diving classes. And the setting is special because you're in the Bonifacio protected area. Even if you're not a diver, it's hard not to like the idea that the water here is part of a big protected zone. Then there's also the Surf and Water Sports Center. Paddleboards, surfboards, windsurfing, and even catamaran-style sailing. This is usually when most people realize that they didn't book a long enough vacation. On land, La Chiappa keeps going. There's yoga, massage, and things like pottery, which is a surprisingly perfect holiday activity. Then there's the ranch, maybe the most unexpected item in a beach resort. But yes, you can go on horse riding trips around the resort and into the nearby nature, and get to see the place from a completely new angle. Of course, there are also sport courts, mini golf, and a bunch of other typical naturist resort activities. From the camping side of the resort, there's a hiking trail that takes roughly half an hour and leads you towards Tahiti Beach, often mentioned as one of the most picturesque beaches on Corsica. And it really does feel like a reward at the end of the walk. If you're in need for a real change of scenery, head over to the old town streets and that little citadel feel of Porto Vecchio, or to the famous cliff-top city of Bonifacio, which is one of those places that doesn't look real the first time you see it. If you're looking for an official nude beach day outside the resort, Plage de Villata is the name to know. It's a sandy bay up the coast from Porto Vecchio, with a relaxed, respectful vibe. But honestly, most people don't leave the resort before it's really time to go home. Because La Chiappa is so big, it never really feels like you're stuck in a private domain. 1 hour you're on the sand, the next you're on warm rocks by the water, and later you're walking through shaded forest paths with the sea flashing between the trees. This is also a great place for families with different energy levels. The active family members can go dive or windsurf or horse riding, and the chill ones can have a relaxed nude beach day without feeling that they're missing the main event. This is probably the biggest power of La Chiappa. It has an anything goes mentality. You can do or not do whatever you please. The options are there, but it's up to you to pick the ones that feel right for your vacation. So, if you're looking at Corsica and you want a clothes-free resort that can handle both beach days and activity days, La Chiappa is an excellent choice. I said it before, 3-star on paper, 5-star in how much it offers. By the way, La Chiappa is Italian for butt cheek. It's a funny twist, but Keep it in mind if you ever plan to travel to Italy with your La Chiappa merchandising. Thanks for spending a few minutes exploring La Chiappa with me. If you enjoyed this tour, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so you never miss one of our future videos. See you in the next one!